Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, another reading. My name is Zoe and you're all welcome. Whoever's returning, welcome back. Any newcomers, you're all welcome to my sacred space. We're here to do a reading for the full moon on the 15th. I've specifically focused this day because I wanted to give you some information. On the 15th of November, a full moon in Taurus, 24 degrees in Taurus, and the moon will conjunct Uranus. Now, as you know, the moon represents feelings, motherhood. There's a lot of, I suppose, where your intuition lies as well. And Uranus represents independence, freedom, shocks, surprises, and sudden reversals. And also the Taurus sign is a fixed sign. It's fixed earth. So they have endless patience. They're a solid force to be reckoned with. They're reliable, responsible, and honest. So they're not going to move very easily. So we've got Uranus creating havoc with conjunct the full moon, so it'll intensify the feelings and freedom of expression. The feelings will, I think, for everyone, that it's going to impact definitely all the fixed signs, which are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. But everyone that has personal planets 24 degrees in Taurus, whether by opposition, conjunction, sextile, whatever, trine, they'll be impacted. So one card, I've asked for an oracle card from Archangel Michael. I've prayed and meditated on the card. So one card, please, for the collective, just to give us some help for the full moon. What is it? I need to know. One card, please. Archangel Michael. We work with the light. We are light workers, and everyone that's been drawn to this video is on the same frequency, either a light worker or on the path to being a light worker. So what card? Can I got a card? Gosh, okay, this one. Leap of faith, courage and strength. So Archangel Michael, let's have a look. I'll just quickly give you an overview. It's a spiritual card too, courage and strength. Archangel Michael will hand you an energetic key. This sacred key blesses you with the gift of courage. So the meaning for this card is be confident in your decision making. You're going to have clarity to make a clear decision. Independence, creativity, success. Accepting change, whether it's in a new business, new job, new home, new romance, new commitment, and confront your fears. Speak up for justice and for others' well-being, as well as yourself. Accept opportunities that are going to be presented to you. And you'll be overcoming any health issue. Physical or emotional healing will be done. So that is from Archangel Michael to us. This is the meaning of the card. So there's affirmations if you wish to repeat after me. If you like, I'll quickly say them. Affirmations are: I have the courage to confront any challenge. I deserve help from heaven and I accept it now. I surrender to the flow of the universe and accept the gifts of courage and strength. I am open and receptive to all the universe has to offer me without limits, restrictions, or judgments. Wow, so be confident in your decision making. Whatever the decision you need to make, I think the full moon will bring it to a head. So that's from Archangel Michael. Thank you very much. He's here always. I did pray and asked him to help me together with my angel team. And we're going to do a quick tarot spread for the collective to see what are the energies for the 15th of November. What are the energies surrounding the collective around the world? Where I am here, I've been told today by an unverified source, there is a virus here. I'm in Australia. And I've been fighting, we're ready to go with this. I've been fighting this cough and this congestion that I have. It's slowly getting better, but it's taken longer than normal. So, let's see. It's still for the collective. A lot of mental activity, and something's going to be rushing in for the 15th of November. And it could be opportunities for the collective. So, first card is the Five of Swords, a mental card, and let's continue. What goes against us is the Major Arcana, 16th, the Tower. A lot of shocks. The Tower, Uranus. Beneath us is something that's the basis of it all. Six of Swords, transition, moving. This is what we just experienced, which is the Sun. 19 for the Major Arcana, the happiest card in the deck. And coming up, we've got another Major Arcana, the Hierophant, number 5. And the outcome is another Major Arcana. Gosh, Strength, number 8. All right, might need to clarify some of these, but let's just see what comes up. The collective is feeling anxious. There's defeat. Obviously, it appears to be, there's two groups here, and there's always, when there's there's challenges, one is the winner and one feels defeated. So there's people feeling defeated and should surrender to change, but they're walking away and feeling that there was self-sabotaging behavior, underhanded behavior, deception, lack of communication, aggression, bullying, intimidation. So this means that the collecting is feeling divided. It rules the sign of Aquarius. And obviously, there is at this time around the world, if we look at it spiritually, there's the light and the dark. So we're fighting. We're still, there's a war going on. So this is what the scenario is for the collective. And we're being challenged by the Major Arcana Tower is quite I will say it's a violent card. It's not wishy-washy at all. If it's not done as a choice, if it's not a choice that is made to move on, to change, and to reveal any painful circumstances that need to be, things like abuse and violence and all the things that happen to people, if they are not brought to light and dealt with, then what the Tower represents is it'll be done destructively. So it represents chaos, destruction, sudden upheaval, trauma, unexpected change, and disasters around the world, which bring, there's tragedies. But there's also revelations, which will confuse a lot of people. Revelations that will be painful. The revelations about the abuse and the violence and bankruptcies and natural disasters and things that are happening globally that I think now the collective is going to have to face. It'll be in our living rooms. It'll be on the television. We're going to have to look at it, whether we choose to turn it off or not. It'll come up to us from everywhere we turn, whether it's social media, whether it's the news, whether it's talking to the person down the street or your neighbor. The basis of all this is well, we've got to move to calmer waters. We need healing to be able to progress and move forward. We know that there's a storm. It hasn't subsided. Everyone's feeling the hardship and trying to run away or escape. We know globally there's been a lot of migration. People are moving everywhere to try to find safe ground. There's a lot of journeys that have happened, particularly since the COVID years, 2020. A lot of people have moved, even here in my hometown and also around Australia. They moved from one end to the other. They've moved around the world. This is just now behind us. It's a major arcana. It's the sun. The sun is a magnificent card. It's, anyway, up, down, reversed, whatever. It's positivity, freedom, fun, success, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, everything. Self-expression, good luck, enthusiasm, happiness, truth, openness, and even represents a new addition to the family, even pregnancy. So this has been, there's a lot of positivity that we're feeling from, it could be a number of things. It could have been the USA election where Trump won. There's a lot of hope and positivity. But that's now just behind us a little bit. So hopefully the positivity will continue. And then we've got a serious card here, the Hierophant, number 5 in the Major Arcana. It says maybe it rules Taurus and Venus. And the full moon is in Taurus. So this is really significant. It says it rules traditional institutions, traditional values, conventional conformity. It even rules marriages and commitments, religion and religious beliefs, sharing, social groups, education, educational institutions, all of that. So recently, all of you know that these have come to light. There's a lot of institutional abuse, sexual abuse, and gosh, it all has to come out. It all has to come out to be cleared before we can proceed as a collective. We have to clean everything that's, there's always the dark side. There's light and dark, and this needs to be now brought to light. Some people will not be able to deal with it. It'll shock. The revelations will shock a lot of people. But we need to stand in our strength, because the future says, and this is 8, and this is rules Leo, and it's a yes card. So it's strength, and strength says our inner strength as a collective gives us courage and bravery and confidence, because humanity also has compassion. And once we understand that, how do we deal with such animalistic attributes that we see in humanity? How do we tame that and control it, to overcome it and focus on the confidence to be able to influence the collective as a whole, for to ascend higher, to a higher frequency where we can leave all this behind, to go to the fifth 5D. This is ultimately what we're all trying to do. And having raised our frequency, we also attract like-minded people on the same frequency. We're going to be separating from the dark, and the light will be separating from the dark. It's as simple as that. And what we need to do is, whatever has to come up, we're going to face it as a collective. We are strong enough as a collective to deal with anything that comes up. We are able to put any traditional institution, traditional values, anything that needs to be healed and brought to light. We're going to fight for justice. We're not going to let it. And ultimately, I believe, and it is a mental war, spiritual war. We will now. I think the light is going to win. That's what's depicted here. So, if you are challenged during the full moon by anything, face it, and you're strong enough to face it and deal with it, whatever that means for you. So, just to give you a little bit of an overview again, Uranus, the moon is feelings, as I said, but it's more than that. The moon represents, let's have a look. Her house and placement in your chart reveals how your intuition works, what your emotional needs are, and how you want your needs met. She is the ultimate feminine energy, the part of you that points both to how you were nurtured and how you will nurture others, okay? Now, Uranus is completely opposed to any feelings. So Uranus says, Uranus energy is what wakes you up to how confined you feel, breaks you out of the rut you're in, and sets you free. He's a computer wizard and involved in mass communications. So something will come to light. And being in the sign of Taurus, and we said Taurus is fixed, however, and it says they're not afraid to work hard. Since Taurus is ruled by Venus, it's not surprising to find that these people are sensual and luxury loving too. They love to be spoiled with the best. Good food, fine wine, or even Renoir painting. Anyway, Taurus needs peace and quiet like no other and don't like their schedules to be disrupted. However, they may need a reminder that comfortable habits can become ruts. So Taurus is in for a shock. They need to address what is happening because Uranus is going to shock them out of their comfort zones. And that's all I have for you. I've summed it up. I'm sure this has helped somebody. I'm only doing readings for the collective at this time because I want to reach a wide audience as possible to be able to focus to raise our frequency as light workers and freedom fighters. I thank you for being here. Thank you for your energy. I would love you to share, like, and subscribe if this has benefited you in any way so you can help others. What else can I say? Love and light. Until I see you again, blessings. Thank you. Bye.